All right, so insider threats. Malicious, well, that kind of speaks to itself. They're there to do harm. Opportunistic, well, we gave them the opportunity to gain access, and so they did. When we talk about negligent, that is somebody that absolutely knew better but did it anyway, right? Click that link after we told them not to.
Or should have known better.
Or should have known better, right? Accidental is when didn't realize that charging your phone isn't a good idea on the CAD device, right? Computer-aided dispatch. We have to be aware of everything we're doing nowadays. And so that awareness, well, it's complex. And so therefore, it can lead to accidental.
Popular example of accidental could be sending an email to the wrong person, right? And it may have sensitive information. Yep. You type in the first name of the person, hit enter. You don't look closely enough at who you're really sending it to. That's a great example of accidental. You know, nothing malicious happened. You can't really argue. Was it negligent? Maybe arguably, but it was certainly in the accidental category.
Yeah. And then people who have been compromised, right? This we see quite a bit. They're going to use their valid credentials, or the bad guys are going to use their valid credentials because they tricked them into giving it up, right? And so therefore, through phishing and social engineering, the MGM attack is a perfect example. Why? Because they social engineered their way in to take out MGM, right? And so it happens to everybody is the point I guess I'm trying to make. And collusive, we're seeing more and more lately. This is when somebody is actually colluding with the enemy, right? In this case, it's almost traitorous. What are they doing? They're actually being paid, or for some other reason, political or motivation of some kind, decided to give up their access or to help some bad guys get in, right? We really have to look at all of those. All right, and then we break it into the two sides, as Alex mentioned. Unintentional threats. Well, it didn't mean to do it, but XYZ happened, right? Intentional is, once again, usually malicious. They're here to do harm, or they, for political or other means, have tried to actively get in or gain credentials and use that to get into the networks, right? So those are people who do it intentionally. The unintentional are sort of the consequences of not paying attention or not following the rules. Intentionally is purposely breaking that to try and get in, right? So we'll get into those details and really delve into it a bit more.